What's poppin', y'all? I hope and I pray that you have a blessed day today. As I always say, what you put into the day is what you get out of it. You put in love, you get out love. You put in positivity, you get out positivity. You put in that work, that faith don't be dead. I'm telling you, faith without works is dead, okay? The kingdom of God is near. We in the last days. We don't know when Jesus is coming back, but it's better to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? The whole purpose of this channel is to have a back and forth communication so we can ask the tough questions. So we can ask the questions that we may not feel are the most significant. But every question is a good question when it comes to wanting to know more about your faith and understanding the purpose of that. And understanding the purpose of spreading the gospel and how much your testimony, your story, and what you've been through, the lessons that God has taught you can help somebody else. So, yesterday I was talking about the purpose of trials and tribulations and how it's a test of faith. It's a testament to your faith. Everything is a test. Within the mess, there is a message. Many lessons that I've learned from different content creators and just people of God who have shared their testimonies and their stories and understandings of the ways in which God has changed their life. And all of it relates back to faith, which comes into agreement with our verse for the day, which comes from Luke 16, verse 10. And it says, "If you are faithful in little things, you will be faithful in large ones. But if you are dishonest in little things, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities." And that's such a greater concept because I've been watching The Chosen on BYU TV. I believe it's also available on Prime Video. Such a great series, such a great interpretation and understanding of Jesus and his disciples and just how intricate and wonderful of a teacher that he was and just him as a normal person. Because I feel like, in other stories and movies and TV shows, I don't know. I just feel like The Chosen is a breath of fresh air. And I know it came out a couple years ago, but I'm just now finding out about it. And I'm glad I did because it's opened my eyes up to so many great concepts of who Jesus was when he first came and who he is now. And most importantly, why. And it's for statements like this written by his disciples where it says, if you're faithful in the little things, you'll be faithful in large ones. But if you're dishonest in the little things, you'll be dishonest in greater responsibilities. It's like saying a lie by omission is still a lie because lies can snowball and turn into something you didn't even intend it to turn into. That's why it's better to just be honest, to be open. Most importantly, to be understanding. And when I say be honest, some people are afraid that when they pray, they can't be honest with God about how they feel. God feels anger too. He feels sadness too, just like we do. And if he wants those emotions to be known, he will let it be known. And it's important to know that we need to do the same. We need to come to God in full respect, with all the honesty in the world, and say, God, help me to redirect. Help me to put my energy into something positive. Help me to face this hill. Help me to look at this mountain and say, move. But also help me to look at this mountain, say move, and actually trust you to know that you will make it move. Because faith abounds. Faith is a well that never runs dry. Unless you decide to take your bucket and go to a well that you know has no water. The little things matter. Having faith in the little things matters because it makes a big difference. But if you don't have faith, even as small as a mustard seed, it takes away from the greater responsibility. And that's pretty much what I gather from this verse. If there's more to explore, more to dive deeper into, please let me know down in the comments and let's have a deeper conversation about this. Yeah. I hope this helps. I hope it makes sense. I love y'all and stay safe.